What is up, Nerdgenic Nation, and welcome to the live stream watch party of The Mandalorian. I'm all over the place. I've moved, as I promised you that I would, since our last stream, and I'm still trying to get used to what I'm setting up and how things are connecting, and honestly making sure stuff works. I have like almost nothing in this room that I'm currently in, so if there's a massive echo, I apologize, but hopefully it's not too bad. But thank you so much for joining me. Great to see you guys. Welcome to the stream. I'm your host and resident superhero nerd, Aaron Waller. And welcome to the Mandalorian stream. Super excited to be here. Thank you for being here. If you're live, if you are live, make sure to hit like, subscribe, ring the bell notification if you haven't already. But also make sure to do that if you're watching this on replay. We greatly appreciate it. If you set those reminders, or at least the bell notification, and set them to all, you will never miss out when we do a live stream or when we do any sorts of posting of video content and the like. So make sure you do that. Greatly appreciate it. If anybody is with me live, please let me know if the audio sounds okay or if it's mega echoey, as I feel like I am, but I don't know. It's hard to tell when I'm kind of listening to myself. Well, I don't like listening to myself. Does anybody really? So I usually have that turned off so I can actually hear myself when I speak. So I can't tell necessarily how it sounds to you per se. But excited to be here. Hope you guys are excited as well for Mandalorian Chapter 19? Question mark? Yes, Chapter 19, Season 3, Episode number 3. Let's get some of the fun stuff up on here on the old Chatteroonie here. So we've got Rambling Nerd. Oh, got to switch to the...
Hello there.
How are you, sir? Welcome to the stream. You get a hello there. If I've added a couple new sounds, by the way, to our live stream. Hey, I'm at work. I'll be in and out. That's perfectly okay. I appreciate you showing up nonetheless. Whether you're here full time, you can just pop in and out, whatever. We greatly appreciate it. But we do have a few sounds to add to the soundboard that I was able to do in between moving. So we have this. We have the classic. Whenever anybody comes into the stream, we have the. Oh, speaking of which, we can try it now. We have Russ, the CEO. We saying he's here too. We can have to give him the customary.
Hello there.
Hello there and welcome. We have a Pedro Pascal.
I can't believe it died.
Can't believe it died. We also, in that same vein, have...
This is the why.
This is the why for the Mandalorian. But we've got two new sounds. One that I feel like I've promised for quite some time, and I finally got around to doing it, which is our... one of these guys. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but it's going to be fun. And then in combination kind of to the I can't believe he died, or maybe if it's just like a dud of an episode or something, we can always use the just the classic Price is Right, just sort of didn't go as we planned. But hopefully it's going to be a great episode. I'm excited. I hope that you're excited. I think I said in last week, I don't really know where this season's going to go now that he's explored Mandalore, or at least done a little bit of exploration of Mandalore. So hopefully we're going to get to see some more Mandalorians or him uniting them. I don't know. I don't know where the show's going to go. I feel like we pretty much reached our goal already, which is supposed to be like 8 episodes in, and we did in like 2. Well, yeah, 2 episodes. So I'm excited to see where we go. So I want to jump into the episode. I feel like it's been way too long. It's been a really long week of moving stuff since I last talked to you guys. So I want to jump into the episode. But of course, before we do, we have to first explain how it works for those who may be new to the live stream, whether you're watching it live with us, which we greatly appreciate, or you're watching it on replay. So let me go ahead and go back here. Excuse me. I apologize for that. So we have, first of all, the episode time code, which is going to appear right above my head here. So I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, go. I'm going to press play on my device. You're going to press play on your device. As long as you try and stay as close as possible to that counter up above my head, we should be A-okay. That way I laugh when you laugh. We cry together. All that good stuff. So it's going to be super exciting there. And at the end of the episode, we're going to be giving it a grade. So make sure you guys stick around. At least let me know your grade at 1 out of 10. Or if you can't stick around and watch the episode and you'd watched it earlier, let me know your grade if possible so that we can compare, contrast, talk about the episode and where we're going to go from here. So, like I said, I think we should just go ahead and jump into the episode. I don't want to waste any more time tonight. I'm tired. I'm sure you're tired. And I'm ready for some Mandalorian. So let's go ahead and get it going. So everybody, fingers on buttons. I'm gonna press play here. Oops, let me get okay. Got that going. Got my stream up. Got that. Okay. Everybody ready? All right. Everybody's good to go. All right. We're gonna press play in 3, 2, 1, and play. Mandalorian, season 3, episode 3, chapter 19. I feel like I'm saying a lot of things. Oh, and there is commentary throughout the episode, especially in the beginning and pretty much throughout, because I just feel like I need to say something, I guess. And I am not also a disclaimer. Well, this is a disclaimer that I'm not the foremost authority on anything Star Wars. So if I do miss something, I apologize in advance. Hopefully you won't be too mad at me. And I also keep on my subtitles just in case. I haven't got my cups and stuff unpacked yet, so red Solo it is. It's Coke, by the way. Coca-Cola. Sit back, relax, enjoy The Mandalorian. I'm gonna sit back a little bit myself. Enjoy, you know? I forgot we pulled him out of the water. He's pretty much been a sack of potatoes this season so far, with going down in just about every single episode. So hopefully he's going to do some cool stuff. Hey man, it's time to get up now. You're embarrassing me. I mean, you also kind of got your butt kicked, so you got to get the sample for the redeemed. Or you can just keep it on hand if you need to be redeemed on the go, right? Can it be used for that? Awkward. So did she see them at the? She saw it, right? Because it's shown the light on its eye. So are they implying that she's the the Mandalorian type of thing? I mean, she was kind of like aiming for that the entire time, right? So if it happened, of course, it makes sense that Bo-Katan is the Mandalorian. I feel like they're acting like very much like divorced parents. Oh, I didn't have my soundboard ready.
This is the why.
This is the why. Uh-oh. Sounds like a TIE fighter. Star Wars stuff. Feels like it's been a minute since we saw some of that, right? Oh, into the egg. So you're gonna have to pull a maneuver to jetpack. I mean, that was kind of cool in my opinion. I don't know if you guys agree. Would have been cooler if he almost like Batmaned it and just like jetpacked right into the cockpit. Oh, he did the little stall thing. Couldn't have said that a minute ago. Don't worry, R5. It'll be easy, like shooting womp rats. Swamp rats or swamp rats? I think it was swamp rats. Got him. Feels weird seeing an aerial fight in Mando. I think they usually have like a customary one per season if I'm not wrong though. Usually not this low though. I think they were in space the other times. He's on my 6. I can't shake him. Oh. With the little maneuver and everything. Oh, didn't stand a chance. Oh. Grogu didn't help a little bit. Come on, man. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that doesn't look good. Uh-oh, they bombed her castle. Oh, she's gonna be mad. Mud scuffers. Those scruffy looking nerf herders. Is there gonna be like a Star Destroyer like right around the corner or something? Or a lot of them. Oh boy. Tatooine. Place they would never think to look twice. Tatooine. Convert. It's interesting. I mean, the only other place he would probably go would be to with his friend, right? Carl Weathers. Definitely not. Definitely not there. I know that guy. Oh, he was from season 1. Oh, talking about some clones. This is giving me Camino vibes. Or what's the gambling planet? Whoa, move my chair. Oh, this has got to be Coruscant then. I don't know why I didn't recognize it before. Thank you. That's a weird thing to say. Can you watch this guy? I feel like this is trying to build up another Star Wars show. Does anybody else get that impression? Like this doesn't really matter to the story. What is happening in this episode? Do they know each other? Ruh-roh. Not even blue milk? No blue milk here? Nothing? She's gonna be like a spy or something. And blast her right through the chest. This is super awkward. Did this just go from like the Mandalorian to the Bordelorian? Because what's going on with all this? What are you trying to get at here? I have a feeling this is like an assassin or the girl again trying to possibly assassinate him. Is there no peephole in these doors? Oh, he's gonna die. I just don't know what we're getting at here. What's with the white shoes? What are we getting here? I don't understand. This guy's gonna have to be a major player for the rest of the season or something. They are really trying to explore the worlds or something. Are they trying to get us to go to Disney World for this stuff? I don't understand. They're gonna be like, I can help you finish to make sure we have a secret lab. Yes? I am so confused about what's going on in this episode. I swear if he sets off an alarm. Yep. So is Mando and Bo-Katan gonna get out of hyperspace or like? This is giving me Blade Runner vibes. So no. He's gonna do it anyway. I don't know why, but this guy gives me like the Baxter Stockman vibes where like maybe he'll try and be good, but then ultimately his desire to do his research will end up like driving him to be either more mad or do it in secret and then just push to do it. I don't know. Don't know if that's true, but gives me the vibe, you know? Secret lab. She's like gotta be like a ghost. Or she's gotta be like a sleeper agent or something for Gideon. This is feeling like cliche Cheeseville to me. Disposed. Uh-oh. He's rocking the boat. Is he gonna go into like the dark web with some of this stuff now, or whatever? Say yes. Say yes. My man is about to lose it. She's working for Gideon or something, dude. I'm telling you. Thumbs up. I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop because I know that there's something, right? They can't just be... Already got eyes on them. So it's like the uh, transit authority. Like you just got to jump the turnstile. Kind of. They even got the bing bong of the transit authority. Oh boy. Bing bong. Apparently it transcends more than just the cities. It's galactic. They're really trying to sell Coruscant to us in this episode here. Once or twice. Come on. Stupid. Stupid is what it is. Bing bong. Uh-oh, ticket droids. Now more people are seeing your faces. Oh, could just done that the whole time? Didn't have to jump across it? What happens when you ride on a train? Tongs days, am I right? I feel like Mandalorian Days should start being called Tongs Days. Okay, what's the plan here? Yeah, no kidding. We're gonna have to jump. Did I write this? Or have I just seen too much content? So they jump and then the robot just goes, oh, nobody's there anymore. Let's go this way. Just turns around and starts back at the beginning or what? On the only pillows in the entire shipyard? What was it called? Wow. That was great. Okay. Getting somewhere now. Didn't even give us a got a bad feeling about this or anything like that. Fine. Oh, this is something else. I don't know why, but this is kind of giving me like Jedi Fallen Order vibes, like in the beginning when you gotta climb around the ships and the stuff in like the junkyard thing that they got going on there. I need to go back to playing that game. I didn't get as far as I wanted to in that. Does this not feel a little too easy to anyone? Just a little too easy? There's gotta be a catch or something that's gonna. The other shoe will have to drop at some point. Wow, this episode's way longer than all the other episodes. I don't know why this one's such a slow burn. I don't know if it's a slow burn or if it's just not as exciting as other episodes. Somebody better call Matt, the radar technician. Those wires don't look good. That's not how they are now. We got him, folks. All lights kick on. Something's gotta give, man. Something's gotta give. Yes. What are we like in the Stormtrooper program or something? That's not what it is. And would it not be a little bit conspicuous carrying around this giant briefcase thing that came off of only an Imperial ship? I don't know. Ruh-roh. Run. I don't know why, but this is giving me. Does anybody remember the Godzilla movie from like 2000, like 1991? Not sorry, 1991, 1999 or 1997, something like that. And they're running around like Madison Square Garden. I don't know why it gave me that vibe just then. I think it was Madison Square Garden. Uh-oh. Busted. You guys are not good at this. I told you. She crossed him. Well, double crossed him, whatever. So what was the whole point of that? Just to get a mobile station or something? Like, what is amnesty officer? Dang. Are they about to give him a total recall or something? Mind flare. Oh, we're going to turn it up to an 8. Or whatever the top number was. I beg your pardon. It was not a trap. What was the point of this? Blech. That sounds like BS to me. She's probably working for Gideon to get rid of all of his people that could potentially cause leaks. I don't know. She's going to kill him. She's going to crank it. Why is she the only one in there? No one is there to supervise this activity happening? That's cold. Jeez, finally back to the good stuff. Who? Oh my god. Taking them back to the group that was in the beginning, the first episode. Got her heavy. Does she not know that these Mandalorians are out here? Like what? She's got to know at least one of these people. Right? Maybe one. At least maybe the armor. Oh my god, what did he say? The living waters. Did he say that? Which could, by the way, be probably any water. And could have saved ourselves a whole trip. Are they going to test it for like midichlorians or something? Like, how are they going to be able to tell it's from the mines? I don't understand. It's got traces of that one creature's like urine in it or something. She's like, man, this place sucks. My castle was way cooler. I feel like every other Mandalorian in that room just jaws dropped. One of us. One of us. She's going to see this as her return to the top. Oh, Heavy doesn't like it. She's coming for that number one spot, let me tell you. That was an episode, let me tell you. I don't even know what grade to give it. So we'll look at the pretty artwork and then I'll think about it. Let me know your grade in the live chat if you are still here with me live. Or if you're on replay, still let me know in the comment section. Oh, geez, I don't even know what I'm going to do with this. As per usual, I'm between like two grades. So I'm trying to debate it out in my head before I reveal. I'll go with that. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry. Dun, 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 dun. This was a really long episode. This was like almost an hour. So I'm going to still keep the timer up at least until we get... Oh, I didn't even do the final... Whoops. Oh, no. I didn't do this when they said it, so let's do it now.
This is the why.
This is the why. I should have did that when they did it there at the end. But I'm an idiot and forgot. Okay, that's the end of the episode. The Mandalorian is no more. Well, for episode 3. So we're going to take off our timer. We're going to get rid of this time code. And we're going to pop up the episode 3 grade. So, that was a thing. So, how's everybody feel? Because I don't know how to feel. That was a long, rough episode. Definitely not anything that I thought it was going to be. It completely deviated from The Mandalorian of like the hour runtime. It was close to an hour. Of that time, it deviated like a good majority away. But the Mandalorian stuff was still really good. Like the beginning stuff with that like TIE fighter battle, that was sick. That was awesome. And then they just crapped the bed with a bunch of boring stuff that really no one cared about. Like I feel like it was building up to something, but what that something is, I don't know. And if the whole point of that the episode was just to get us to the point where we're saying, okay, Moff Gideon, just for an example, Moff Gideon has people within the rehabilitation in order to basically get them to not reveal any secrets or maybe anything like that. I don't know. But they didn't even tell us that. They didn't even say, oh, she's working for Moff Gideon, which we're all just going to assume that she probably still is. They didn't say anything. And it's wild that, like, it felt like it was kind of all for nothing, at least for now. If they can make it pay off later, that's great. But I don't know how they're going to make it pay off other than just being like, oh, yeah, she worked for Gideon this whole time. And just give us a reveal that way. Like, I don't know. Like, it feels like it was largely trying to set up another show rather than taking the time to make it about the Mandalorian. Because we didn't need to spend 40 minutes or 30 minutes of this hour episode, whatever the time was, talking about this totally other related thing other than the Mandalorian and the whole adventure that they're on when they jump through hyperspace. Like, that was a good transition for them to be able to be like, okay, let's take this break. But it was a long break. It was rough. And I feel like this is going to be a controversial grade of what we've seen so far. I feel like it was good in that we got to see something in the Star Wars universe that wasn't just Jedi, Sith, Mandalorians, right? So we're talking about, I mean, I haven't seen it, Andor. I'm a terrible fan. It just doesn't interest me. But this, obviously, Mandalorian is very much interesting. Maybe this is very much like that, right? Where we're doing the whole rebellion thing or the New Republic thing. That's great. It's building the lore, it's building the world, the universe of Star Wars, which is something that certain aspects that I know a lot of people have wanted to see for quite some time. That's great. That's good for those fans. But considering how much of a minority probably a lot of those are, and going the direction of the Mandalorian was already different enough from the Jedi, Sith, and all that other stuff from the main trilogy and main canon of the movies, more or less, it just wasn't that exciting. It just wasn't really doing it for me. For what I think the grade should be, whoops, I took it away. Sorry, wrong button. Episode 3 grade, I gotta give it a 5 out of 10. It was very middle of the road. Everything Mandalorian, okay, like I said, right? Everything Mandalorian was awesome. TIE Fighter in the beginning, super awesome. Love to see it. Very much reminiscent of Star Wars, right? I mean, it was very Star Wars type of thing. Even going into like The Force Awakens, which I know is controversial for a lot of people who may be watching this stream. I like The Force Awakens. I like certain aspects of the new trilogy. Am I in love with everything of it from them? No. But they have some good stuff in it. It kind of reminded me of that initial battle on Tatooine when Rey's flying the Falcon, or pretty much any of like those Star Wars battles of the like, right? Great stuff. Love to see it. But like once it got into that other stuff, it's just like, maybe it's just because it's not for me, right? It's just not the vein that I want to go in. It was boring. Plain and simple. It was boring. It was trying to give us a little bit of like almost a political thriller where that's really not the most interesting thing from Star Wars, at least maybe from my own account. I can't say for everyone out there, but it was a very mediocre episode. It could have done without all of that stuff, unless, again, it pays off later, which I hope that it does. But they're going to have to do that within the next 5 episodes, and this show isn't always the best sometimes at maybe following up certain storylines or getting them to kind of give you that full circle moment. At least on the track record that I would say that they've done over the past 2 seasons thus far. It's not impossible. We might still see some pretty great stuff, but for the most part, very mediocre episode. I thought about even going with a lower grade than what I gave it, but I think that trying to keep my hopes up of, okay, this is something that might pay off later, plus the Mandalorian stuff, in that combination, I gotta give it a 5. It could have been much worse, but it was all right. Like, if I think about it, it was just all right. Definitely not my favorite episode of The Mandalorian by far. Had good stuff in it, but definitely not my favorite. It's probably going to be pretty low on the scoreboard for a while, unless they really, what the bed anytime soon. But those are my thoughts. If you guys were watching with me live, let me know your thoughts and give me your grade in the live chat. Or if you're watching this on replay, let me know what you would give it out of 10. Maybe I missed something. Maybe you loved it and it just wasn't my vibe. I don't know. Maybe it was your vibe and you totally got it, but it just wasn't on my wavelength tonight. I got to give it a little bit. Okay, we got the new sound, right? I don't feel like it's quite low enough, but I'm going to use it because it's the new sound. I got to give this episode a big fat for now, because it kind of was a dud. But that's pretty much my thoughts on the episode. I have no predictions for where we're going to go from here. Next week, as per usual, just got to hope that it's going to be better next week, right? Hopefully we're in for some action, some good stuff. Something with the Darksaber. Bo-Katan's going to be like coming for that now that she's redeemed. She's going to be looking for that top spot as the Mandalorian. Start maybe getting the faction of the Mandalorians together and kind of like following her versus the armor and potentially even Mando. I don't know. There could be 1,000 different things, but I think that would make the most logical sense moving forward. She said she doesn't want it, but I think we all really know that she does want that power back, at least in whatever capacity she can, right? So those are my closing thoughts and predictions as for now. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Always love doing these streams. Wasn't very active in the chat today, probably because of how the episode played out. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the live stream nonetheless. Hopefully I wasn't too echoey. I'm still working on the room a little bit here. So hopefully as we fill it with more stuff and get stuff spread out, hopefully we can have a little bit more of a closed sound and make it a little bit more cohesive for you guys. But make sure you hit like, make sure you hit subscribe and ring the bell notification if you haven't already so you don't miss out on any future live streams or videos. We have a new one upcoming, a review coming on Friday. We've got more history in the pipeline and on the way. Got tons of new content coming up shortly, so make sure you guys do hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell notification with all of the notifications set to all or on so you don't miss out on those videos or live streams. But I've been your host and resident superhero nerd, Aaron Waller. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. And we hope to see you in the next video because we're going to have a good time there. Even if the episode was a little bit wonky, we're still going to have fun, at least as much as possible. But thanks again so much for joining me. Really do appreciate it. And we hope to see you in the next video.